Lights of Hope is where we represent people with bags, and it's dark, somber, but there will be 50,000 bags out there. So I'm walking, just kind of looking, and I go to Illinois, and I just happened to look down, and there was my mom's. And I broke down crying. And that whole team came over and said, this is why we do it. American Cancer Society, Cancer Action Network. I can't say enough about this organization. To me, it's my second family. It was an experience of a lifetime. It was just so out of the ordinary for me to do this, but something got lit in me, made me realize that each one of us has the capability of making a difference. As a group, collectively, things get done. I'm Jane Ryan. I am an ACT lead with the American Cancer Society, Cancer Action Network. I started when my mom was diagnosed with lung cancer. Now, I had been actually touched by cancer before. My dad had prostate cancer in 2012. So I went to the American Cancer Society at Christ Advocate, and they had given me this book, had to be like this thick. When I opened the book, there was a flyer in there. It was called Relay for Life. It was about joining a team in the community and raising money. And we'll walk. We raised $7,000, just asking family and friends. It really changed my life because I saw how many people were impacted by cancer. This one is my dad. The very first year we did Relay for Life, and it's the first time he really ever talked about having cancer and what it meant to him. My mom lost her battle on August 2nd, my grandma's birthday. And a lot of people asked me why I continued to do it. I needed something good to come out of my mom having cancer. Did I think I could maybe make a difference? Why not? I mean, somebody had to. So I continue with Relay, and I have to give the speech. And it was about caregiving. As I'm standing there, this butterfly just lands. To me, it was my mom. I know it sounds silly, but the night my mom died, I sat on my front porch and a butterfly landed on my knee, and I knew she was okay. My brother-in-law, the day of her funeral, was laughing, goes, "Oh, where's your butterflies now?" And as they pulled out her coffin, a butterfly landed on there. To me, it gave me peace and that she was always going to be with me. I had met somebody from ACS CAN. ACS CAN is American Cancer Society, Cancer Action Network. And she goes, "We need somebody to represent your district. Can you go to Washington?" It's just not your state, it's every state. 700 people in blue shirts. And when you look, you're like, oh wow. We meet with our congressmen, our senators, our representatives, and you have that one-on-one. We'll go in and ask for funding. Why do we need funding? For research. Why do we need research? For scientists. What do the scientists do? They find our cures. Telling your story and why you're there is the most impactful thing. And it sits with them and they think about it. It's not about changing today. It's about changing the future. It is because the people before us who fought that the treatments today are here that are saving lives. My dad was re-diagnosed during COVID with stage 4 prostate cancer, and then he was diagnosed with squamous cell carcinoma, and my dad also lost his battle with cancer. He's my hero, and that gives me the strength to go out and fight, and that's why I continue to volunteer with the American Cancer Society. I do it because my parents both died from cancer. I can't change the past, but I can't change what can happen in the future. I want to be part of the solution. And sometimes that's what it needs, the average person to get out there and hear their voice. We all have voices, and we could all be heard.